Welcome back, King back here, and we are going to do some battles in GW with my Phoenix. Um, this is my Phoenix squad. I'm going to use this middle one here with Hera, Chopper, Sabine, Zeb, and Ezra. Kanan is nice for the counter chance from his unique, but Sabine's more fun. I think is ultimately what that comes down to for me. So I've been using them here and there. They're like actually a lot of fun to use. What I've found is that I don't know, they tend to bring kind of a lot to the table, and they're like really hard to kill, which is pretty cool. Watch I say that and Sabine dies here. Okay, maybe not. That would have been funny though. Interesting that Yoda just cleansed Stagger from himself. I didn't think. Maybe it's only for one turn. Still learning some of the buffs that they have. I swear I hate old Daka. Ugh. So Chopper's Metal Menace, his third special. Dispel buffs on a target enemy. For each buff dispel, enemies lose 10% turn meter. And Chopper gains 25% protection. So I can regenerate his protection by using this, which I love. And so if you can see there, we took away Qui-Gon's turn meter. They still got to go. That's interesting. We are going to... So Stagger went through Tenacity up. That's good to know. And then let's go ahead and get rid of Qui-Gon. Get rid of that Foresight. See, it may have been... Yeah, no, that's right. I was like, wait, did I speak wrong? Did I say wrong names there? It's early, and sometimes I don't think. Okay, so this is gonna be an interesting matchup, I think here. Thrawn obviously is a big challenge to deal with, and so we will kind of get at this, and hopefully, I would love to keep him from going at all. Since he's stunned, no. Palpatine's gonna go here and shock crud. So that's the one thing without Kanan. That's the one thing that this team. Dang. Let's try this again. That's the one thing that this team lacks without Kanan is a dispeller. I'm sorry, a cleanser. And Zadine Hera's this ability would help with that. Not that you could cleanse Vader's dots, actually, now that I think about it, but it is what they are missing. So I'm going to try stunning Thrawn right off the bat here instead. And then... They're just going to go crazy now. Whew, man. Well, this is turning out to be quite the video. They got, what, one battle in? They are lower level, so there is that. This is also, like, this team is... You know, we're going to go after Palpatine. He just does so much damage. Try hit Thrawn, stun Palpatine. Okay. See, okay, how does... Wow. How does... He comes out of stun and he goes right away. Like, how does that happen? Sometimes mechanics are weird. Stun. Ow. Thrawn gave it to him. I'm telling you, Thrawn is... Yeah. So, what we may need to do is we may need to take Resistance in here to deal with them, and then finish out Phoenix. Mine are just a little too not good enough to deal with this team. Like, this is a good team, and the things that the Phoenix lack are exactly like what this team does, which is debuff rather. And there's just no way for the Phoenix to cleanse without those Zetas, and if you don't have Kanan. I could have tried putting Kanan in, but again, he's only, as I've mentioned before, he's only one. Obviously, and so just having one cleanser that can cleanse one single person is really not. It's not going to be enough. Is ultimately what it comes down to. I'm kind of making mistakes since I'm talking here, but that's okay. My Resistance should be able to handle this pretty easily. I can't see Kylo over there, so it's a little annoying. Let's go ahead and get rid of Thrawn. Gave Poe 100% turn meter. When he gets a chance to go, he should be able to taunt here. Reduce turn meter. Kylo is always the pain in the butt on these teams, just because he takes reduced damage from percentage health damage. So like damage over time and expose, he takes considerably reduced damage from those. Keep going. Kylo's almost dead here. Alright. We will Vader, and this will take forever. Alright, let's continue with Phoenix for just one or two more nodes. See if we can kind of get through using them. So just like any tool in the toolbox, especially for Galactic War, right? And some of the tough nodes, they're not perfect, especially since mine are low level and stuff like that. They're not the perfect squad by any means. They have their they have their weaknesses. Again, especially without Zetas. But they're fun to use, and I don't know. They're just watching yourself get protection back constantly is just a blast. One of the things that I have found is that constantly giving Hera that turn meter because she's support is always nice. And let's see how this works, because oftentimes what will happen is, oh, that was a bummer, is that you will see Chopper, you'll see them, not just Chopper, but you'll see like Chopper's health is in protection, like he was down to what, 2 bars left of protection or something like that, and now he's back up to full. Like, this is what happens with them. It's like, if you can keep them alive for longer than long enough to like get back to their turn, is essentially what happens. They can regenerate health and protection based off of Zeb's unique, which gives back, I believe it's 10% health and 20% protection. I could be mistaken on that. It's somewhere around those numbers though, and it's just so beneficial. I think I have Zeb Omega Max. Let's go here. No, I want to see his. Yes, so it's this. I'm sorry. 40% of his max health and 15% protection. So when you have that max, it really helps them stay alive, as well as obviously Chopper's protection up every time they get hit. Both those uniques are like keys to kind of staying alive with the Phoenix. To start with, we're going to hit Akbar, and then we are going to call Zeb to hit. That's kind of cool. So if you call an assist with Hera, Dooku won't counter because, essentially, I don't know how to put it into words. The assist is not the assist is not the same as the attacker, so he doesn't respond to assists. Which is kind of cool. I'm going to stun Dooku here. He resisted. So he's going to counter. Well, he's not going to counter because he has days. Or maybe that's why he didn't counter. I don't know. I almost want to test that at some point. Let's go ahead and expose. So we can get this done. One thing I have noticed is Zeb's potency is super low. I have a potency cross on him, and he just doesn't seem to stun as much as I would like. And even with Hera gives 20% potency when she calls that assist. Even then, it doesn't seem to be enough to really get him landing that as consistently as you would like. He's kind of, I would say, one of the keys to. There, he got it there. He's one of the keys to how the Phoenix work and kind of the damage. And not really damage, the manipulation that you can do with them to get you a chance to do the damage. And yeah, so one of my long-term goals is to move him to a potency set. Right now he's just got, I think, a crit chance set with and I think his Zeta, if you were to Zeta him, does add some of potency back to him. I'm guessing this is all, and so this is probably where we're gonna stop because they can't hang whistle. Yeah. Let's try it though. Let's see what happens here. I'm guessing. So let's call Hera. Really, Zavage is not the healthiest. I love when that happens, where Chopper assists right after dodge. Are you kidding me? I love where Chopper assists right after Daze. I forgot about this. Daze wrecks the Phoenix. Like, they... So much of what they do is assist based. And yeah. Can't hang. We'll see how getting them up there works. But I just wanted to show off my Phoenix. They're coming along. Still definitely works in progress, and trying to get them up and get them better. And yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, and catch you next time.